Hi everyone. I'm really loving this 100 days of failure redefined. In fact, I'm so excited to kind of start each day and take one action. And literally now I'm looking forward to taking actions because, all the charge around failure kind of has changed and shifted for me. And in fact, I'm like, I just look at it like a certain action I'm taking. It's like a stepping stone to success. Okay. So I've been kind of reading these, so the action that I took today was having conversations with people, and and it was so much fun to have conversations. It was so much fun to message people and ask them to get on calls with me. And these are things that normally, kind of we avoid in business and things like that. But for me, it was just like, okay, I this is my action for today. I'm going to take this action. I'm going to have fun doing this, and I'm just going to be really interested to find out what I can learn. So there was this thing of, oh my god, there's a lot of curiosity, and there wasn't anything about failure, because now it's like, the failure is just an action, and so if it didn't work in this way, it can work in some other way. Okay. So I hope you guys have been taking one action every day in this 100 days of failure redefined. If you are new, you're joining in new, you can check out my previous videos, especially day 1 and day 2. And literally, the thing that I shared on day 2, it has changed my entire paradigm completely, because now I'm really looking forward to failure, or I'm looking forward to fail at certain actions, because then I can just, move on to other things. I don't go into judgment, I don't go into any of that stuff, and it's just so much fun. So let me read this little passage from the book, The Black Box Thinking, by Matthew Said. In 1733, John Kay invented the flying shuttle, which mechanized weaving. And in 1770, James Hargreaves invented the spinning jenny, which, as its name implies, mechanized spinning. These major developments in textile technology, as well as those of Wyatt and Paul spinning frame, Arkwright, which is the water frame, presaged the Industrial Revolution. Yet they owed nothing to science. They were empirical developments based on the trial, error, and experimentation of skilled craftsmen who were trying to improve the productivity and so the profits of their factories. Note the final sentence. These world changing machines were developed through trial and error. Amateurs and artisans, men of practical wisdom, motivated by practical problems, worked out how to build these machines by trying, failing, and learning. They didn't fully understand the theory underpinning their inventions. They couldn't have talked through the science, but they didn't really need to. Like, the most important thing here: trying, failing, and learning. So here's the thing, when you have fear of failure, what happens is you will not attempt anything new. Okay. So if you don't attempt anything new, you're not going to fail at anything. And at the same time, you're not even going to learn anything. Right. So basically, if you start embracing failure as a stepping stone to success, basically what happens is that you will start trying out all kinds of new stuff, and you will be okay to fail at it. And every time you fail, you are learning something new, which shows you a different way of doing that thing. So, in this challenge, I invite you to have one target for 100 days. And, every single day, take some actions towards achieving that target. And so, when you start taking actions towards achieving that target, and if you fail, use that failure as a means of learning something and doing it in a different way. Okay, so if you fail, it's a win, because now you've learned that this particular way doesn't work. Okay, and so the next day, go and try it in a different way, right? And if it works, then great, you tried something and it worked, so it's a win. Okay, so every single day, keep that big target in your awareness and do one action every day. Like, it can be a new action, it can be some other action that you have already taken, and better still, try and take an action which you are avoiding. Because when you think of a target, and in order to achieve this target, this is what I have to do, what happens is that you will generally be able to write down exactly how you're going to achieve it. But the thing that stops you is actually the taking action of it, because a lot of those actions, in order to really achieve your target, will put you out of your comfort zone, right? And so you don't want to be out of your comfort zone, you just want to be in that same place. And so what happens is that you will not take those big actions which will create that big change in your life and your business. Okay, so go, select your target, take your action, and come and post it under the video, what change occurred for you as you take the action, because taking that action is the most important step. So thank you everyone for listening to me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.